All right, I'm 365 Days of Horsemanship, day 121 and 122. Oh my goodness, these last 3 days have just been so busy. I think I learned some really good lessons, definitely. Day 121, I was sorting out so much home stuff. I'm actually going away today, and yeah, so I just had to get a load of stuff sorted out. And so I came up to the horses after sort of finishing all that. And I was quite tired. I was quite sort of generally quite burnt out. I'm, so ready to go on holiday. So ready to go on holiday. I've been working way too hard this month. Just had way too much stuff to do. Partner's moving in, we're renovating the house. I've had assignments and lots of work and placement and all sorts, and it's just been crazy. I just don't feel like I've had a day off in just since I can remember. So, and I could really feel that impacting on my time with the horses, and I just had this pressure on me on the first day that I just felt that I couldn't. On day 121, I just felt that I just couldn't give them that real energy that I wanted to. And so I said, you know what, I'm just gonna flow. I'm just gonna flow. We're just gonna have a maintenance day, and we're just gonna flow, because I don't, I don't want to do anything more than that. And actually, I learnt a really good lesson. I think particularly with Lawrence. With Mia, I don't think that much really changed. I think I'm on a good pattern with her, with this walking until she gets a focus change, a category change, and that's just been going really fine. She definitely is changing focus. I think it's definitely a slow process, but there's also a lot for me to learn about my timing. And so in some ways I'm sort of happy that it's going slowly, because I'm having the opportunity to make mistakes and know that it's not that big of a deal, because we're still going to be doing this for the next few sessions anyway, so that's okay. But with Lawrence, I think there was a big change in my attitude and my mindset, and it was really, really good. I think I had gotten trapped in almost like a self-focus myself, where I was so heavily concentrating on what I was doing, and being exactly perfect from what I'd learned from Elsa at this clinic, and trying to do everything exactly right, that I'd sort of lost, and the word magic is a difficult word, but I'd lost the real authentic connection of friendship. When you go to meet your friend, you're not like sitting there every second, like thinking about how you could possibly be the best friend for your friend ever. That would be exhausting, and also not really that interesting or fun for your friend. Whereas coming to see Lawrence, actually both of these 2 days, 'cause I took this idea on with me the second day as well, I just really realized that, like, I came in and I just was flowing, and I just wanted to just relax. I just really wanted to just relax and hang out, and it was really good. It was really, really nice. And I felt like I reconnected with him, and I was able to be there with him in the present, because I think it can be quite easy when, for me anyway, when I'm trying to do something really intensely, that I'm almost not living in the present. It's almost like I'm living 1 second in the future. Like, I'm not really present in the moment. I'm always thinking about the next thing that's going to be happening and the next thing that's going to be happening, which means I don't slow down to enjoy what's happening right now and then to react to it. Like, I'm trying to sort of get ahead of myself all the time. And actually, I don't think that makes for the nicest connection, particularly with Lawrence. And because I don't really need to keep up with him. Like, yes, it does feel like things are happening quite quickly, and there's lots of things going on. He's asking me lots of questions, but, I just have to answer the ones that I can answer when I feel like I can answer them, and that's okay. But it was so nice. We just, we rested and scratched, and it was quite a short session before he then sort of walked away back to the herd as I was walking away as well, and it just felt like a good moment. And yeah, it was good. It was really good. It was wonderful. And actually, the second day I came up, Day 122, I was after a shift. I came to Lawrence first. Um, and I gave him a really nice, sort of like a fascial massage, where I just was like, not stroking, but just like very light pressure, like gliding across his skin. And he was really enjoying it. He was really, really getting a lot of relaxation and enjoyment out of it. And he was moving different places but really slowly, and he felt really interested in the process, like he used to feel about the massage. And he was licking and chewing and he was relaxing, and it was really amazing. Actually, it was a really beautiful session. And then he went to sleep afterwards, and we had a little sleep together. And I would have liked to have stayed longer with him to sleep, but it was a really nice nap. And he had a really nice moment of learning, and then I left it there. But my goodness, it was just amazing. Like, just to have had, I think, that little bit less pressure just freed everything up, because I think I was just getting too tense with everything. And then just to relax a little bit, everything started to flow a little bit better. And I think that's something that's so important for me to take on with this. And I'm in this journey at the moment of really realizing and learning how to really enjoy the horses, how to really feel recreational about this. Like, this is something that I'm doing for fun. This is something that I'm doing for play. And it really does feel like that now often. And I'm sort of in that in-between phase where sometimes it feels like work and it's stressful, and sometimes it feels like play and it's fun. And I think it's just about remembering to keep it fun and not to get too sort of stuck in the everything needs to be perfect. These are the goals. This is what I'm working towards. Because it's not a job. It's not a chore. It's fun. It's something that I'm doing for fun. And actually, just to relax a little bit just makes it so much more enjoyable. And that should be the point. It should be enjoyable. It really should be enjoyable. Yeah, it was actually a really nice 2 days. I then went to Mia the second day on day 122, and it was, yeah, it was really nice. It was really nice just to not have that much pressure. I think with Mia, I do need to continue to concentrate more because she is faster. But I maintained the relationship, spent some time. It was good. Just did my supportive leadership walking, stopping when she had a nice focus change, trying not to stay too long because I didn't feel that I had very long. But it was, it was really good. I'm really happy with it. It was a good lesson to have learned. And once again, I'm looking back retrospectively on the situation. And at the time, I was hard on myself. And at the time, I was like, these sessions, they're not very good, really. And you've not really learned very much. And, well, yeah, you've not really done much with them. And it's a bit of a waste of time. And now I'm looking back on them, like I do every time, going, yeah, I really actually learned something important there. And I think that the session was actually really nice. And I've just got to keep pushing and got to keep trying to interrupt this negative thought process that happens where I'm really hard on myself on these slower days. Because I don't owe anybody anything. I don't owe myself any particular amount of whatever I deem to be success. I'm just having fun. So yeah, pretty happy, really. Pretty happy.